And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. My name is Aaron Light, joined here by head coach Kevin Woodin of the Lady Yellow Jackets. Coach, 64-49 victory coming off that road split in Alaska. What do you think of the team's performance tonight at home?
I thought we played a good game. I was sometimes after that Alaska trip, that getting ready for Thursday. Mentally we were there, but physically it's difficult. But at the same time, St. Martin's played Tuesday night, so you give them credit. But we played a good first half. Thought we were moving the ball. I thought defensively we really were making them work. I thought Marissa and Lexi did a really nice job on Stabler, and Janiel and others on Weidman. They're both very good players. They account for a lot of points. We just we relaxed a little bit that last minute or two of the first half. I think we were up 15 and gave them a little life, and it got down to 11. Then give them all the credit. They regrouped and they came out really and delivered the first blow in the third quarter and cut it down to, I don't know, it seems like somewhere in there it was like a one-possession game or two-possession game, but I thought we regrouped and give our players the credit for responding to adversity, and that we played a pretty solid fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's actually the next question I was going to ask you about that run there at the end of the first half and into the second half for St. Martin's University. They actually were down 18 points and went all the way back to 2. And then it just seemed like the Yellow Jackets just kind of got it going again. Did you tell them anything specific, or was it just follow the game plan?
No, I think it was just you got to keep playing. They're a very good team. Obviously, they had a great game against SPU just a couple nights ago, and you want to say that all the runs are going to be us, but they're not. So we were ahead, and I thought we just missed some easy shots that we normally would make, and they chipped away, and they were really outplaying us for a while. But that takes a lot of energy too when you're down a lot and you come back. We've been on both sides of that. So luckily we got some big hoops there. I thought we started to make some extra passes, and offensive rebounds were a key. I thought we got a lot of second chances tonight and hit the boards pretty good. I don't know the stats, but I thought on the boards we were very good.
Yeah, just taking a look at the stats real quick on the rebounding side. Total rebounds, 42 total rebounds, 17 of those offensive, compared to just the 7 offensive rebounds for St. Martin's University. Really out-rebounded 42-30. Was that a key part in this game?
I think so. I mean, you don't expect to get 17 boards off on offense, and that gives you a lot of extra possessions or shots. So that was definitely critical there, and hopefully we can continue that.
Sure, and we'll get you out of here on this one, Coach. Saturday night against Seattle Pacific here in Alterowitz Gym at 7 p.m. What are you seeing from Seattle Pacific, and what's the game plan looking like?
Well, I haven't looked at them at all, just because you got to focus on one at a time. But they're traditionally a great program. They win year after year. I know that they have great depth, and I just took a glance at their stats. They play a lot of people, a lot of minutes. So we have to, make sure that we're disciplined with our game, and it should be a very good team. A very good game between two good teams.
As always, Coach Woodin, thank you very much for joining us up here in the booth following the 64-49 victory. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this one, but we'll see you back here on Saturday night in Alterowitz Gym against Seattle Pacific. And that'll do it for us. We'll be right back in just a quick moment with a player interview, and that's going to be Janiel Olson, so stick around. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Yellow Jacket Sports Network, joined here by senior Janiel Olson. And Janiel, just looking at the stat sheet, 18 total rebounds for you tonight, 10 defensively, and you have 8 huge offensive boards. Talk about your night collecting that ball after the misses.
Well, some of those offensive rebounds were mine. For some reason, I felt like I needed to board, put the ball on the ground, let 5 people come and get me, and then try to shoot it, and then rebound it and do it all over again. So some of that was just my own fault. And but other than that, that's something that's just expected of me a long time ago, before this whole injury happened. And tonight, I just decided that there's no more excuses, and I just need to come out and be that ball hawk. And the funny thing was I got put on one of their best players tonight to guard, and Jenny had told me to just focus on boxing out. And though, if I get 0 rebounds and she gets 0, that's a good game tonight. And so after the game, when I hear I have 18, I look at Jenny and I go, did I still do my job tonight or not? So it was good. Wasn't expected, but got it done.
Yeah, nonetheless, great job on the boards tonight. And I know you talked about that injury, and tonight is actually your first game without the brace. Yes. So kind of just talk about that and how that felt and kind of what was going through your mind.
I felt good Tuesday and Wednesday practicing without it, and then today, right before my nap, I got kind of nervous and I almost bailed on it. I almost was like, maybe I'm not ready to take off the brace, and then I turned around and I was like, all right, you can't be soft. So, I took it off and I just went out there and focused on the game, and, it feels like I have 2 legs again, back to normal. So yeah, it was a huge step for me, and I'm glad that rebounding came back to give me that confidence.
Absolutely, great job. Yeah, following that 64-49 win, a big part in this game was in that third quarter, St. Martin's able to get it back down to 2 points, but then you all kind of got things back going and then kind of outstanded that lead back to 18-20. Just talk about what you guys were going through on that little run from St. Martin's and then how you were able to get it back going.
I think in this league, it's all about keeping composure. No team is ever not going to go on a run, and no team is not going to ever, not be able to hit shots consistently. And so, when we were missing shots like that, it put a lot of pressure on our defense, but you can't lose your composure. I feel like composure is going to take teams so far in this league. We could have easily crumbled and just let them go on their run, but we got it back, we slowed it down, we, made those easy buckets, got the open looks, and kept pushing. And, that's this team this year. We grind, we're not chipping at each other out there, and we stick together, and I think that just takes us so far.
Yeah, absolutely, and a great team victory tonight, and that's going to put you all at 4-1 in the GNAC. Then you're going to play here on Saturday night at 7 p.m. against Seattle Pacific. What are you looking forward to on that matchup?
Just a solid game. Another game like this where they were picked above us, and we just got to keep grinding. And it's so important, to be 5-1 after this weekend in conference is just an attribute to this team and how hard that we've worked in the preseason and every day in practice. We just got to come out and grind, and I need to go get my ice bath. Some other people need to go and get in the ice bath and just turn around and do the same thing that we did tonight, just not give up on each other.
Awesome. Well, best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Again, senior Janiel Olson following the 64-49 victory over St. Martin's University. That's going to do it for us here on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Make sure to catch us at 7 p.m. on Saturday as MSUB takes on Seattle Pacific. Thank you, and everyone have a great night.